Welcome back to Twin Terror. I'm David.
And I'm Gary.
And today we're going to talk about shutting things down.
Shutting down. Okay, thank you for watching the video.
Exactly.
Bloop. Oh, we were actually going to do a reading.
In case you're unaware, sleeping under a rock, the federal government's been shut down.
Boy, that brightened things up, didn't it?
And then it goes down.
There you go.
The House of Representatives passed a continuing resolution, which just basically means we'll keep spending levels at their current level while we try and figure out how to approve a budget. Something that Republican lawmakers in the House have been incapable of doing since 2022. And the continuing resolution was a quote-unquote clean resolution, which is just basically keep the spending levels, no new additions, no subtractions. Well, the Democrats in the House, or excuse me, the Democrats in the Senate want healthcare credits for the Affordable Care Act to be continued. And the Republicans are saying, well, we can pass this continuing resolution, then we can talk. To which the Democrats have said, there's been no talking for the last couple years. What makes you think that talking about it now is going to solve anything? Yeah. They want to talk while they have some leverage to force the conversation. So since you need 60 people, well, basically the Democrats are filibustering the vote. You have to vote to say, okay, we're going to vote on this issue now, and then you have to vote on the issue. So you have to overcome the filibuster so you can vote on the issue. That's where they're blocked right now. The last couple times Republicans have had a vote, or the Senate's had a vote, they've had 55 Republicans and Democrats and independents support overriding the filibuster and starting on with the vote. So they need 5 more votes. The Democrats, again, want healthcare credits for people that are already in place but are going to be going away. And especially are going away in the big, beautiful bill. The Republicans are framing this that the Democrats want to give trillions of dollars in health care to illegal immigrants.
Yes.
Which is patently not true. It is an outright lie.
Yes.
But
I'm sure their base will fact check that, right?
Their base don't care. They don't do research on that. And worse, the media, and I hate to say this because it's conspiracy theory-ish, but it's not. The heads of the large media corporations are supporting this administration. Therefore, they do not report the facts on the Democrats' point. The Democrats should be hammering this. And some people in the comments like, why aren't they hammering it? They might be, but I think they're just getting shut out by the media. So you can't go to the mainstream media and expect fair coverage. Much like if Joe Biden said, I'd like to order some flies instead of fries, then they're all over about his mental cognition being horrible. And Donald Trump can barf out a word salad and say, the Continental soldiers secured the airports when Napoleon invaded the United States in 1393. And they'll just say, he was doing a weave.
He was being sarcastic.
Yeah, they'll make an excuse for him. Because the Murdochs and these folks, they like where the future's going under Donald Trump's guidance.
And it makes him money. He is a provocateur. He says things that cause people to feel outrage and fear, and they tune in to Fox News and they give them advertising.
I think the first administration was like that. I think the second one with Project 2025 and everything they're trying to do, it's going to make the news brokers very big power brokers in this world. They already are, but they'll be even more so.
Mm-hmm. As long as they play ball.
So the question is, right now we're in a shutdown in the government, and they have to resolve things in the Senate. And Gary wanted to look at when are things going to get resolved in the Senate.
Yes.
So the next vote, we record this on Saturday, October 4th. The Senate should be back in session on Monday, October 6th. So that's when the next vote will be.
All right. So let's take a look at the general energy on how things are going for entertainment purposes only.
Yeah, what do we know?
Are you a Marxist?
I am a Marxist.
And I am here to save the chubby unicorns.
I like it.
Yeah,
I'm a Marxist.
I've had a lot of people. I was walking, and I've had a lot of people staring at me today. And then I remember, I've got my chubby unicorn shirt on.
He had toilet paper stuck in his
I had that too. Okay. For entertainment purposes only. Okay. All right. So, this is tourmaline?
Yes, raw tourmaline.
You got rainbow obsidian and then azurite with malachite.
Yes, very good.
People do ask. Okay, so what is the general energy on the budget? And how are things looking on this Saturday?
Oh, don't show them that card.
Oh, no, we don't do that. Oh, dear.
I told you not to show them that.
King of Swords moment. Okay, so King of Swords is the primary card, the foundation of the reading. King of Swords is basically, this is your truth. This is what you voted for. This is what you stood for. You know, this is what you asked for. You're asking you're getting what you asked for.
You put clowns in office, you get a circus.
That's right. The challenge is justice. So you got two major sword cards here, right? So the justice here, the challenge is the Republicans are saying this is a clean bill. And I mean, I guess if you're going to be as technical about it as you can be, it's clean. But this wasn't this also passed through a where Republicans control Congress, they control the House and the Senate and the executive office. That's how the big beautiful bill
got through, because they used some rules that allowed them to, I'm not forgetting the terminology for it, but basically they could get the budget through on a majority rules vote.
Okay, although I don't know if the continuing resolution represents that budget.
No, that's different.
This was the resolution where
the CR continues the budget that was decided on in the February-March timeframe.
Right, and the Democrats have kind of caved to it.
Yes.
Because they didn't want it shut down, because they were afraid that Trump would just put all his people in without Senate review and basically fire a bunch of people, which is kind of what he's doing now.
What they're doing now.
Okay, so this is what you asked. This is what you're getting. You're getting what you wanted. And then the cross is the justice card. Whether it's just or not, you know, the challenges could be court challenges coming from Trump's potential actions. The energy underneath is the Lover's cards. It's about deep relationships, commitments, promises, mutual understandings. I think historically this would have been the Democrats and the Republicans in the Senate, being the more thoughtful and contemplative body, would come together for, they would negotiate, compromise, and come up with solutions that benefit both sides. Obviously the majority party with the leverage is going to get more of the benefit, but both parties can walk away with something.
Yeah, it's a myth that's been perpetuated for a while. That's gone out the door in the last 15 years.
It's the energy underneath is, if they want this budget to pass, they're going to need to remember who they married, who they were in a relationship with. Because if they both continue doing what's best for themselves, this budget will never get out of the shutdown. In the past, you've got the Eight of Pentacles. Normally, this card would be defined as, getting to work and working hard on things of value. I would say that if you're a Republican or a MAGA or Project 2025 person, yeah, we've been hard at work trying to execute our agenda of Project 2025. But it could just be, maybe mainstream media is just not, corporate media is not fully highlighting all the work behind the scenes. Current energy is the Knight of Cups. There'll be an offer made. This could just be where we are currently. They're probably working on trying to find some resolution. An offer is going to be presented.
Yep.
Oh boy. Overarching energy is the Ten of Pentacles. Once again, every time I look at this card, this is about Trump's legacy. He wants this to shut down. He is not bashful about the government shutdown, because it just allows him to execute Project 2025 more quickly.
Yes, it also prevents the job numbers and unemployment numbers from coming out, and other economic information that would show just how badly our economy is being crushed by his economic policies.
It's a win-win for him.
Yeah.
It's either he gets the budget that helps him cut all these quote-unquote Democrat programs, or the government shuts down and he could just unilaterally cut them and prevent information from coming out. Lesson to be learned is the 10 of Cups, the happy family. Unfortunately, this card has kind of become the happy Republican family.
Yeah.
This is exactly what they wanted. They're jumping for joy about this. This is not giving me warm feelings. The outcome is the six of Cups. If the budget gets resolved, it's because the Red Hats decided to throw a bone to the Democrats. But I just don't get a feeling that they're going to do that. Not anytime soon. Is it going to happen soon? Page of Cups. No, they got the crazy going on. It's keeping MAGA happy, and we just got to get some new messaging out there. The messaging that the Republicans have been putting out there is that the Democrats shut down the government. And they've got all their agencies doing that, which is a clear violation of the Hatch Act, but they don't care.
The agencies are posting things up saying that the government shutdown is due to the radical left politicians.
And it's a violation of the Hatch Act, but guess what? Since Trump controls the department that does these ethical investigations, no one's going to look at it. So he's just going to get away with it. I think there's some groups that have brought, I don't know if it's a lawsuit or a case.
Lawsuits have been brought.
Lawsuits. So eventually I'm sure it'll get found that what he's doing is patently illegal, and it'll get taken down eventually. But by then the damage is long since been done.
Trump has always run a public relations campaign, starting with the Mueller report. And it works really well because, investigations take a long time. So if your public relations campaign is to constantly say something's a witch hunt, it's not true, it's political retaliation, by the time the data actually comes out, the people that they're tired of it because they've heard about it for the last year and a half, and it's been hammered into them it's a witch hunt. So then they don't want to hear what the final results are.
Yeah, it's true. It's Trump fatigue.
Yeah.
So what do you got?
I don't know. What am I reading?
Okay, I want
to look at the offer. Will the Republicans make an offer? Who's offering what to the other side?
Okay.
Yeah, it's like the Democrats have already said what they want, so it's going to have to be a Republican counteroffer. What's the Republican counteroffer to the Democrats? We got the Six of Swords, calming things down, but it's also women and children. I was kind of getting that from Gary's thing. I wonder if they're going to offer some type of healthcare benefit, but it can only be used by children 17 under or 6 and under or something along those lines. And it's a celebration. Yeah, I think there's going to be a compromise that's offered by the Republicans. Given their behaviors, it would be like, okay, we'll let this funding continue, but you have to agree for ICE to deport all of the immigrants or something along those lines. But I think there's going to be a breakthrough here in the budget. There's actions. There's a man taking action here. This might be John Thune, and it's not Mike Johnson. Mike Johnson has sent the House in recess. Yeah. There's going to be, it's got to be the Republicans taking action here. Let's see. Pass the Fool card. This is the budget shutdown. To me, we're in new territories here as we've had yet another government shutdown. The Justice card. So their offer about women and children that are going to be celebrated involves the court systems. Again, it would be like deporting people. They want to tie immigration to something like this. Mm-hmm. Empress, overarching energy. We'll supply, it's kind of like I'll tell you what, we'll keep the SNAP benefits and women and, women's health things, or they'll try and limit the healthcare like women and children, or make sure that it's only American. What they'll want to do is they'll say only American citizens can have this. Now, only American citizens can get this anyways, but now you've got a public relations victory. Because Trump's been saying how the Democrats want to give free health care to illegal immigrants. Mm-hmm. And so if they now want to end this budget impasse, they could say, okay, we'll agree to your demands, but only if you promise that this health care is only going to U.S. citizens, women and children who need it. So then they have a public relations victory, even though nothing has changed. Heads I win, tails you lose. And then they celebrate their victory.
Yes, you're happy.
And outcome is 2 of coins. And you know what? They kick the can down the road for another day. They've got 5 to 6 weeks to get the new budget put together, and we'll go through this same hell all over again. It'll be a public relations maneuver on the Republicans' part. They do it all the time. And they're good at it. Democrats are lousy at it. And it's because Republicans go on emotions. Democrats go on facts and intellect.
And you know what?
Fact checking doesn't matter when you're in your emotions.
When your base is all manipulated by emotions, facts just don't matter.
Fox News, you picture it, right? Fox News. Republicans compromised with Democrats. Republicans said they will allow for the health care benefits for, God-fearing American citizens, and no illegal immigrants are allowed to have those benefits. Yeah. And before it, somebody said, but the law was such that the illegal immigrants couldn't get it anyways. They couldn't get those benefits. It doesn't matter. They put the counterpoint on at 3 a.m. when nobody's awake to listen to it.
Mm-hmm. All right.
25-point font banner.
So let's just take a look at what's the energy coming out of this. So if there is in fact a budget agreement and it gets signed, what's kind of the outcome of this? What do we need to learn about the outcome of this, right? Oh boy. Okay, 3 of Swords, heartbreak, betrayal. And that could be read a couple different ways. It could be the Democrats, they felt their leadership didn't stand firm for what they were fighting for. It could be the Republicans feeling that they gave in when they've got the majority. It could be the general population being unhappy with the damage that was done because the government was shut down. It could be Trump because he wanted the government shut down longer. I told you not to come to an agreement. The challenge is the Queen of Cups, keeping a lid on your emotions, trying not to get too emotional about it. If it's just the general energy coming out of it, I'm going to go with more. This is the general feeling from the population that, Congress, you've got one job to do. The House of Representatives has one job: come up with a budget and appropriate the funds. Yep. And we're not happy with the job you're doing. Energy underneath it is the 3 of Wands. We will remember this for future actions. We are going to be looking towards the future on this. In the past, you got the Ace of Pentacles. Okay, the Ace of Pentacles is kind of a beginning. You're supposed to bring things of value. New ideas, new thoughts, new money, new savings of money. So in the past, so how's the outcome of this? It could just be promises of prosperity, if nothing else. Yeah, This budget's now in place and everything's going to be great. Current energy is the Hierophant. The government gets its way. Government's back. Government's operating. Overarching energy, 5 of Swords. Win at all costs.
No compromise.
No compromise. Sorry you lost. Here, I've got your swords. Lesson to be learned is Page of Pentacles. Stick to your beliefs and values. Understand what's valuable and what's not. That's a tough card for me. Any thoughts?
Yeah, there's this messaging about, what you should have learned is that, this thing's supposed to be about compromise, and there's no compromise in there. And Democrats are saying, hey, health care for poor people, that's a pretty good thing here. maybe the Republicans will pay attention to that. But right now they're serving the whims of Donald Trump.
Yes, and then the final outcome is the Ace of Wands. New action being taken. This whole thing may really galvanize the left, and you don't think so?
No.
What do you think? Because the Ace of Wands is about starting a new action. It could just be, hey, this budget allows Trump to club the Democrats like a baby harp seal.
What I think what this is telling me is that we've got a big battle coming up again in 5 weeks' time.
Could be.
Yeah, we didn't learn their lesson the first time. We're going to repeat this lesson. Government, no compromise. Somebody's going to say, come on, we've got these things here. And Ace of Wands, we're going to have to force another shutdown. And as they're waiting for it to come, I would expect in 3 weeks' time, there's going to be rumblings of, once they sign this continuing resolution, if they do it this week, for instance, 3 weeks from now, we're going to be hearing about the government shutting down again.
Yeah, just in time for Thanksgiving.
Yeah, exactly. Just in time for Thanksgiving. Merry Christmas. Happy holidays, everyone.
Yeah, I love it when we have these good, uplifting cards and readings, right?
Well, it's politics, the political theater that directly impacts people's lives. And it's completely and utterly unnecessary.
Yeah.
This is not, they're unserious people doing serious jobs. You've got a bunch of clowns in Congress right now. And they don't take their job seriously. People are impacted and they frankly don't care. Mm-hmm. It's frustrating.
Anything else?
No, I'm done.
Okay.
These people annoy me.
The MAGA Republicans?
The yeah.
Oh, okay. Phew.
Mike Johnson and his house members.
We're going to lose a lot of subscriptions if we don't.
I can't see anybody. There's nobody there. It's just
no, they're right in there. See?
Oh, I see him.
Right
yeah.
there.
Oh, yeah.
Hey. Matter of fact, who do you see in there?
Alf is always there.
Alf Carlson. I see Rebecca Sunflower from Oz in there. Yeah. Who else do you see?
Come on, Miss Marianne. Give us some shout outs.
How about a shout out here? Jenny Linden, who gave a very kind contribution to the channel.
We give you the Knight of Wands.
The Knight of Wands.
Knight of Wand.
Making things
happen. Go to Mexico. Find John.
And then let's just, since I'll take some people from the screenshot.
We have the Emperor.
Robert Tasca. Yeah.
Robert Tasca is the Emperor.
Oh, wow. Cool. And then
compromise nothing, but keep your clothes on, just in case.
Please. We don't want to get canceled. And then we'll wrap it up with Christine49.
Christine49. How about them Niners?
Yeah.
The 3 of Wands.
Yay. Thanks, Christine, for supporting our local team. And then a card for the rest of us. Oh, my. Oh, the star. Keep your bikini tops on, folks. We're not through this budget thing just yet. We've got a continuing resolution to get through, and then maybe an actual budget. When was the last time they passed an actual budget?
I want to say it was again February, March of this year. I think they passed an actual budget.
Yeah. Well, it's been a while. Anyways, hope you're all having a good day. We'll catch you soon.
Thank you, everyone. Take care.
Bye.
Bye. You're moving. I am. You're supposed to stay frozen.
Do you think they left already?
Some people did.
Oh, okay. For those of you that didn't leave, you were foolish for staying. Have a great day, folks.
That'll be great for the channel.